Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure, but above all a great honor for me, first to be invited to participate in the selection of the Science Prize winner, and second, to give this speech. I was very impressed by the decision of the management of the Hoam Prize to invite foreign experts to give their opinions on the many candidates. I like to think that this adds to the validity and prestige of the prizes. Now, not everyone approves of prizes, and some think, like the dodo bird in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, that, I quote, "everybody has won and all must have prizes." But I think prizes are good things, and not everybody can have one. For they celebrate outstanding achievements by talented, perhaps a bit lucky sometimes, but invariably dedicated individuals who have done something wonderful, something worthy of our highest admiration, something to which we might all aspire, but usually never can do ourselves for various reasons, including not only stupidity or sloth, but also simple ordinariness. Thus, I was delighted by our decision to award this year's Hoam Prize in Science to the mathematician He O. For the second year in a row, the winner is a woman, and for the second year in a row, a woman in what's often thought of as a man's world. But how, you may ask, can we mere mortals tell if a mathematician is any good? I myself once failed a maths exam. Apart from the driving test, the only exam I ever failed. And like most of you, I'm sure, have absolutely no idea what, I quote, "her Diophantine analysis of thin groups offers a profound understanding of Zaremba's conjecture" actually means. The answer, of course, is that we consulted Dr. O's peers, all of whom said the same thing. She is a leader in her chosen fields. Note the plural. They said this with considerable enthusiasm. She's a great mathematician. Dr. Nam-Hugh Park is an engineer who developed the first solid-state perovskite solar cells with long-term stability and high efficiency. I looked him up. He has more than twice the number of citations and his nearest peer in this particular field of energy conversion, indicating that he is indeed the world leader. I used to work in a cancer institute, and I learned that the trouble with tumors is that they aren't only made of cancer cells. And one of the things which tumors are rather good at is getting normal blood vessels to come and help them grow. Dr. Gu-Young Ko has made great advances in understanding how they do this, which can then be exploited to stop them doing it and hereby stifle the growth of the tumor. And Kwangchul Yoon, this year's winner of the Hoam Prize in the Arts, is a very distinguished opera singer, a bass who has tremendously enhanced the reputation of Korean artists on the world stage. I was delighted to find and to download him as the giant Fasold in Das Rheingold in a recording from the Bayreuth Festival. Fasold, you may recall, is very taken with Freya, the goddess of eternal youth. But he's killed by his jealous brother Fafnir, thus becoming the very first victim of the ring, the curse of the ring. Mr. Yoon is in high demand at opera houses all over the world for his beautiful voice and compelling performances. Finally, Sister Carla Kang was born in the north of Italy, not far from the border with France. She came to Korea, as we've heard, as a nun 50 years ago in 1968, devoting her life to the sick and the poor, especially those afflicted by the disease leprosy. She learned Korean. She went to Spain to learn about the disease, and she has spent her life caring for others. Hers is an inspiring story of sacrifice and devotion. It seems to me this is a wonderfully diverse group of extraordinary people who have in common their exceptional, outstanding work in their chosen fields of endeavor. We salute them and we celebrate them for showing us where the very outer limits of the variety of human achievement lie. And in conclusion, I want to thank and congratulate the HOAM Foundation for its imaginative and far-sighted support of these prizes, because I can think of no better way of celebrating the human spirit. People ask, what is the point of prizes? In my view, they're not so much rewards to the lucky winners as a license for us ordinary bystanders, to joyfully celebrate their marvelous achievements. Long may the HOAM Prize continue.